Hi, Keith here from theactacademy.com. I just brought this video to you in response to a message or a question, if you like, that I've just been asked from a brand new subscriber to my Facebook fan page, which incidentally you can find at www.facebook.com/theactacademy. Now the question was this: is there any way of adding an email address to the company table in the ACT database? The answer to the question from an ACT perspective is no. There is no way to create an email field from the company table in the database. However, what I always like to do is try and think outside the box and overcome these not problems, but these questions that are often asked about certain limitations that are within the system. Now what I'm going to show you, you won't find documented anywhere, probably on the web or in any manual, because the functionality really shouldn't be there. And what I will say is that what I'm going to show you also doesn't actually allow you to actually record history that you've actually sent email to the relevant company email address. However, it does give you the functionality directly from the company record to in fact email a generic email address, if you like, that represents the whole company. So here's the process that you need to go through. You need to go and customize the database, so we need to go into Tools and Define Fields. From there we need to choose the company table, so from the drop down list we choose View Fields for Companies and we create a new field. And I'm going to call this email. Makes sense? Now the data type, as I've just explained, there is no email address field. So what can we do here? Well, what we can do is create a URL address. And the URL address, if you're not familiar with it, in simple terms is a web address, but URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. But in simple terms, it's a web address. Okay, I'm not going to set any other parameters. We'll click on Next. Now the default value, I'm going to type in there mail2://. Now that's only going to actually appear when we add new records, so we're going to have to prefix everything for this to actually function in the way that I expect it to. So then we'll just click on Finish. Okay, so that's it from literally adding the field to the database. When we click on Close, it's going to know that we've added new field, so we choose Yes to modify the layout. So I'm just going to put in the new field just in here, just call it email and add, save changes and then exit back out. So we've added the field to the database and also now added it to our layout. So if we go to the company's mode, there's our new field. Okay, now because this is an existing record in the database, notice that it hasn't been prefixed with what I specified as a default value, which was mail2://. If we now put in an email address, let's put in something fictitious, info@a1services.com, and save the changes. Now what we can do is click on the link. It will open up our default email client and allow us to send a message directly from the company record. But like I said, what it won't do is actually record a history, because all of the history login is actually against a contact and not a company. So hopefully that's answered the question that I was asked. If for any reason it hasn't, then please come back to me, post another reply on my blog. Alternatively, if you found this useful, any positive comments would also be appreciated, and I'll talk to you again very soon. So bye for now.